Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today we're doing another player circle. It's the episodes I'll be doing. Episode one was Jack. Now it's my guy, African from Algeria, the African king so far to me. African Cup of Nation winner, FA Cup winner, Player of the Season winner, Men's Award winner. We can keep going. Carabao Cup winner. Am I missing anything? Charity Shield winner, Premier League three times, Riyad Mahrez. So, how are you doing, Carl?
I'm well. I'm well. I'm glad you're doing the show. I thought the one you did for Jack was absolutely sensational.
Nah,
Well
nah.
done.
Thank you for that. Thank you for
Um,
that.
I'm glad.
Thank you for that.
I'm glad you're doing this series. I think it's good to shine the light on some of our stars who people don't see in the light. Sometimes we complain too much about what they don't do, and we don't focus on how good they are, and we need to start doing that some more. So well done to you.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Thanks for that, and welcome, and I appreciate the fact you're here. It's always good to have you. Me and Carl always work together on videos. We always also invite a lot of people to come on and have their say. So, Carl, you see, as I was doing it in the intro, I don't know how many I missed. This guy has so much. He's won so much, and it's the way he's won it. Every time, everything he's won, he's actually contributed to it. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like other players win something, but you can never mention a pivotal moment in that trophy winning season or time where like, oh, they did this. But Mahrez in the African Cup of Nations, the free kick, it was him to get them through to the finals. He bought throughout the tournament. Let's even talk about our Premier League games. Even the first season when he came on, he wasn't doing well. He helped us against Bournemouth. Remember that goal against Bournemouth when they were so
Yeah,
stubborn
yeah,
and they didn't want to
yeah,
score, and he came in and scored from a very
yeah,
difficult angle. This guy has had a hand in every trophy that he's won, so he's actually
yeah.
deserved the trophy. He's not just in the back being a backup dancer, twerking for other players, hoping that he gets a medal. So, am I wrong to say that?
No. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. And don't forget, this is the guy who won at Leicester, won the Premier League Player of the Year after he carried Leicester to the Premier League, right, by himself. I mean, you talk about legends. You talk about Liverpool's what's his name, Steven Gerrard. He couldn't do that, right? So let's not forget that this is a guy who is seriously underrated, and every year he's showing under us that he deserves to be amongst the Premier League's great people, great players.
It it is, and it's quite disappointing that a lot of people don't rate him that much, and for what he's achieved and for the CV he has in his career and what he's won and where he came from and how he started. And you're right. This guy, I know Jamie Vardy was in the forefront, obviously, English media. I won't take anything away from Jamie Vardy. I won't take away anything from Kante, but it was Mahrez who destroyed teams. When he cuts in, I remember when he cut in against City and game over, and he did it twice, and nobody could stop him. And the thing about Mahrez is can still cut in over and over again. And Carl, the amazing thing, they even said it on when we were playing the Champions League, that Riyad Mahrez, you know what he's going to do. You know how he's going to play, but can you stop him? You can't stop him at all. You can't. And you
You
can't.
know,
And yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
the funny thing about Riyad is that he used to frustrate me at times because I used to be like, why isn't this guy going on the outside? Why does he keep cutting in? But he's so good at it that it creates so much space and opportunity for other players that it just is, something that's amazing. His first season, he struggled. Like most people struggle. We talk about Riyad and Jack is doing exactly what the coach wants him to do, just like what Riyad did in the first season. And the second season, third season, they literally get better. This year alone, he's got what, 21 goals for City already in all
Yeah, he's on
competitions?
20. He's on 21 goals and he's on 10 goals in the Premier League, and he's actually catching up. Obviously, he might end up being the second top goal scorer. But look, man, for me, I was also the same when he first came to City. Same thing for, like, as I said, be patient with Jack. I was impatient with Mahrez. He was holding on to the ball. I knew he was a baller, but I was asking, did we get finesse for 60? But fans, we have to learn a lesson. I think right now it's time to just learn a lesson. Say, stop saying we got finessed or we got robbed. It looks like Tiki, Pep, and them, they know what they're doing,
I know what
Carl.
they're
So we
doing.
have to trust them. Yeah. So you're right about that. Look, for me, it's quite simple. Is Mahrez the best African player right now? For me, it's yes. Carl, the reason why I'm saying this, I know some people might hate on me, is the fact that he won the African Cup of Nations, and he was pivotal in that. He won the African Cup of Nations. I'm not taking anything away from Mane. Congrats to Mane again. This is how you become the king of Africa, by winning the African Cup of Nations. But if you look at Mane and him right now, this guy is balling. He's balling. Mane is having few moments, but Mahrez is balling right now. If we're being fair, Salah, yes, is the one who's scoring goals, looking all fancy, and right now he's gone quiet. But I'm talking about people like, is he the best player in Africa? For me, in my opinion, right now he is, and because he's what he's achieved for an African player and what he achieved with that Algerian team, to carry a team like that, and for him to be the leader and for him to have pivotal moments in that tournament. So my answer is yes on this, Cow. I don't know if you can object to that,
Well, I
Cow.
mean, this is the good thing about debate, that it's all about opinions, right? I think he's certainly one of the best players, African players, ever. And is he the best outright? Depends on, some people will say it's Salah, some people say it's Mahrez, but he's won the African Cup of Nations, right?
Can I ask something? Right, I want you to answer me something. I think we have to put this Salah and Mahrez debate. Okay, if we are starting with goal scoring, well, simple goal scoring, we're going for Salah, right?
Oh yeah.
What about technique in goal scoring? Technique.
It depends, right? Because Salah too is also very good. But if you talk about contribution to the team, then you go with Mahrez, right?
Yeah. So what about skill? Who's better? Who's more skilled?
They're both very close. They're both very close.
That first touch.
Yeah.
The way he puts people on the floor.
Yeah.
The only time we've seen Salah do it is this season, where he put the City players on the floor, and few games where he's dribble pass. But Mahrez, for years, the way he puts people on the floor. Did you see what he did in the Sporting game?
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, he's exceptional.
He's exceptional. Okay, let's remove Salah away. Let's just concentrate on him, isn't it? But okay, so in the world, even right now, as you speak, I think this guy is on form. And right now in the world, there's not a lot of wingers who are performing. Let's not base this on wingers' history, like, this is who he is, or because Neymar is this, that's why we put it here, because so and so. But we're talking about performing right now.
Right.
He is standing at the top with the people at the top. He's standing
there's no doubt about it. Right.
I think wingers right now. Yeah.
Right. I think what's curious about Riyad Mahrez is, even though he's a right winger, the reality is that when he cuts into that more central number 10 role, he's one of the best in the world. I don't think anybody else is better than him.
Yeah. Right? You pointed this out in the game. And do you remember when he played first line? Oh my God, that was amazing.
Well,
it's just that.
Remember in the United game, right? Where did his two goals come from? What position?
Inside down forward, the middle. Yeah.
Inside right forward. That's the sweet spot that Mahrez plays when he played for Leicester. Yeah. Right? He never played an outright right winger for Leicester. He was always that kind of number 10, number 8, number 7 role, that inside right forward and the left foot, creating those counter-attacking chances. That's where he thrives. That's where he really, really thrives. Mahrez doesn't miss 1v1s. Hardly ever miss 1v1s, right? So like some of our players who 1v1, they can't even score. This guy, 1v1, it's a goal.
He'll finish his dinner. He'll finish his dinner.
And finish the dessert. Doesn't waste time at all.
Did you hear what he said after the game of United? He said, I kicked the ball up because De Gea is good with his feet. Do you see how clever this guy is?
That's what I mean by 1v1. He studied the goalkeeper. He knows the goalkeeper's strengths and weaknesses, and he takes advantage of that in split seconds.
It's amazing. It's
highly intelligent.
That's what you're supposed to do as a player. That's what
you're supposed to do. Mbappe against Real Madrid did the same thing. Mbappe knew Courtois' weakness and strength, and he played to that, studying, and then in a second he knows exactly what to pull. That's why that's why in our WhatsApp chat, when I talk about a certain player 1v1, yes, player is good, but he doesn't have the brain to think like that and to act like that. It's like whatever happens, and I'm just going to take my chance. There's no strategic, clear decision making around. Okay, I know this guy's weakness. I'm going to play it this way.
Yeah, there's no technique. There's no studying the keeper, knowing that if I play like this, if I do this, he won't catch it. Like that's the difference between somebody being world class and somebody being good and somebody not. Do you know that's the small minor details.
That's what I said.
I was amazed. And after Mahrez said, De Gea is good with his feet. I was like, yeah, this guy, whenever you kick it down, he'll find it. He will
Yep.
find the ball. But if you
Yep.
kick it up, oh no, he's in trouble. So you see, even yeah, he was just shocked that, oh my god, this guy. But because he split his legs, ready to do that thing he does with his legs, where he hits with his leg. But the guy was shocked. That's why I think it hit him in the face, because he's like, oh my god, this guy hit it up. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. And these are the minor. See, Patrick, right? If City are going to win the Champions League, right, these are the minor details that a striker must understand. Where you know that you're 1v1 versus the keeper, you know exactly what the place is about. Messi does the same thing as well. Cristiano does the same thing as well. Mbappe does the same thing. Haaland does the same thing. Lewandowski does the same thing. And that's the level I'm talking about, right? When I talk about if a player doesn't want to sign a contract, wants 400K, and cannot finish his a 1v1, he ain't worth it. Are you following me?
Yep.
That's the level
Yep.
we're talking about.
Yeah, we like, if you want money, you have to be worth it. Like, this is what you're saying. Technique. That's why I say this guy, Riyad Mahrez technique. People from Algeria, if you are watching this or if you watch it later, you have to treasure this guy, because right now he's 31 years old, but this guy is a diamond, man. This guy is a jewel. Like, for, as Carl says, players that know a keeper's weakness or know a player's weakness, that if I dribble him this side, because Mahrez knows like he does, because even though he has the same way where he cuts in, sometimes he changes for certain wingers. Have you noticed that? For certain fullbacks, he will continue dragging them there, and 9 out of 10 Mahrez will beat you. He'll beat you and embarrass you. This is how good this guy is. And Carl, I'm gonna let you go on this one. Can you speak about his first touch? Have you ever seen anything more beautiful than this guy's first touch?
His first touch is like he's like glue, man. It's like, I mean, it's incredible. Every time the ball gets pinged to him from the left or from Laporte or from Stones,
Yeah,
right across the field, he just kills the ball dead. He
I
just kills
think who's close to him at that City team?
Bernardo
Foden.
Silva's first touch.
Foden's touch is good also.
Yeah,
Foden's touch
Foden's
is
touch is
very good.
fantastic. Bernardo Silva's
Yeah,
first touch is wonderful too.
yeah, but I've never seen it in Africa right now. I think this is the best guy with the best touch. Who else
In
puts the
Africa,
ball down than Mahrez? I don't
I
think so.
don't know. I don't know. I
I
don't know
don't.
anyone who does that.
No.
I don't.
So
There's,
now let's go to trophies.
well, there's one more thing before we go to trophies, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I think that I would love to see Riyad Mahrez play a number 10 role in a 4-2-3-1 system behind a striker.
Maybe he is with the age where he's going, because he's 31 this year, and maybe with the age, Pep will decide to put him
I would
down the
love
middle.
to see him play in that number 10 role behind the number 9 striker.
I also believe this guy, when he gets older, he can become a striker.
Can you imagine?
Definitely.
Can you imagine if we get Erling Haaland, for example, if we get him right and he plays number 9, and right behind him is Riyad Mahrez, right?
I actually have good news for you, Carl.
What's the good news?
Let me just share with you WhatsApp, so you see. One of the guys I trust for Man City, I trust him as a
Yeah,
Man
go on.
City journalist. He's just said Man City have a deal in place to sign Erling Haaland this summer.
See, Patrick. What have I been telling you,
It's
Patrick?
Jack, you know Jack.
Of course, I know Jack. Patrick, what have I been telling you?
Yeah.
Patrick,
No,
what have I been
know.
telling you all week?
I know. That's why I did not want
Patrick,
to tell you, because I know we're gonna dive into that story.
Patrick,
Yeah.
what have I been telling you? What did I say about Chatter? Something's going to happen.
You said there's too much noise. There's too much noise, and
Patrick, we've been
there's less
talking
noise in
about this
Madrid.
for months. And I've been telling you, like I told you this week, something's about to happen. There's something happening right now. I see it. I sense it. I know it, because everything makes sense. The whole thing is just this. Oh my gosh, this is, if Jack Gone is releasing this,
Yeah.
this is massive.
It is. Do you understand to keep it for offline? That's why I did not want to share it with you. I knew you're gonna get.
What we need to do, Patrick, is we have to come back to this, and let's go back to the show we did in November. Are you following me?
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to do another stream with you. I remember I said we're going to do a Haaland stream.
Yeah, we need to do this.
Yeah, go ahead. So, Fali or F Ali, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the show. For all the guys watching this, welcome to the show. We're talking about Riyad Mahrez. It's episode 2 of the Player Circle. We're going to be doing this. I don't know, Carl, who do you think we should do next after Mahrez? De Bruyne?
Oh,
Who do you think we should do? Somebody interesting? De Bruyne, Foden, the rise of Foden. You never know.
I
The
mean,
rise of
I'd
Foden from
like to do,
academy.
I'd like to do Gabriel Jesus
Oh yeah, Jesus. Okay,
be-
okay, great.
because people don't really rate him, but the things that he does for us that many people can't do.
Katuta is like Haaland coming home. Yeah, he's definitely coming home. He's definitely
I've been
coming home.
saying this shit, man. I've been saying this, bro. I've been telling you,
Carl
man.
has been saying, don't get him started. Don't get Carl started.
Don't
The
get me
show is
started.
not going to go. Don't get him started. The show is gonna go divert to Haaland. We might
I've been
just change
telling you
pictures and
about
go
this.
Haaland
I've
now.
been telling you, man. I've been telling you this for months, Patrick.
Oh, cool. So you know what? Okay, let's go on. So Riyad Mahrez. So you said before we go to what he's won, what did you want to say?
No, I was saying that for me, he's just a phenomenal player, and I'd love to
He
see him
is,
play
yeah,
number 10 role. And
yeah. That
he's a perfect Champions League player. He's a
yep.
perfect inverted winger for us.
Six
And
six goals in the Champions League so far.
I'm telling you, I think him, Foden, and Grealish are best front three in a false nine system.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because they're very technical.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh my, this story is just breaking it. It's driving me nuts, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's keep going. We'll be finished very soon. I might give you. I might just start another live just to give you 10 minutes
Oh
of
my
talking.
gosh,
Yeah.
this is.
Okay. Okay, cool. So,
Woo.
guys, look, he's won the Premier League with Leicester City. He carried that Leicester City team, as Carl said, and during that season for Leicester City, he had 17 goals in that season. I think he won. That's when he won Player of the Season, and it was amazing. Carl, none of us knew who this guy was. The guy who could dribble, cut in, and then score. He destroyed Chelsea the same way. He destroyed us the same way. He destroyed the whole league. And do you know what the funny thing is, Carl? As always, when a player is somewhere else, he was rated as one of the best. During that season, do you know where people were putting him? They're putting Mahrez after Hazard. Do you hear that, Carl? It was Hazard, then Mahrez. But now, since he came to City, as always, people bring that. That's why I'm telling you, City fans. Kututa, I know. Let me read this comment first. I think this comment is also for Carl. Divert the show to Haaland already party. The rumors are hotting up right now. Don't worry about it. After we're done with the Mahrez show, immediately we'll start another live. And Katuta, you can come on. I'll send you a link. Holler at me on Twitter. We'll talk about Haaland, and trust me, Carl will talk about Haaland and he will preach about Haaland. Okay, cool. So, look, Mahrez, as you can see, has won a lot. He won the Premier League with Leicester, which was an incredible season. They were actually 5,000 to 1 to win that, but he carried them. After that, he's won the Premier League 3 times with City. He might win it 4 times now. He's won the Carabao Cup with City. He's won the FA Cup with City. He's won the African Cup of Nations with Algeria by captaining them. He scored a free kick. So look, Mahrez has achieved a lot. By the time he's done, he'll be one of the most decorated African players. He is one already. All he's left with is the Champions League. Once he's done the Champions League, what else? You can't even talk to Mahrez anymore. This is what I'm telling you, City fans. You need to know who you have. This guy is 31 right now. He might be moving on very soon. Maybe he will retire at City. I wish he retires at City. I hope he retires at City because Mahrez can be used as a number 10, even as a striker, believe it or not. So, Carl, are you still with us?
I think we need to close out Mahrez and we need to open it up to talk.
Yeah, don't worry. It's already going to the end. It's already going to the end.
Because do you have that slides from the show we did in November? Do you have that available? The material?
No, that was yours. That was yours. All we can do is we can just put a picture
Because
of him, and then we can talk about.
I mean, it's everywhere right now. It's everywhere.
Yeah, don't worry. This is the last page, as it says finally. So, Carl, I'm gonna close up with this. Look, all I can say is don't let the rival fans undermine Mahrez as a player because this guy is too good. And if we are to win the Champions League, as Carl said, we need smart players. This guy might be the guy who takes us. He took us to the Champions League final already. Let's not forget last season. He can be pivotal, and I think right now he is the best winger we have right now. If we talk about it, so guys, that was the show about Riyad Mahrez. As I said, he's won so much. He did so much for Leicester City. He's done so much for us. And right now, if you can rate him, he's actually after Salah. After Salah, there's Mahrez, and his goals are going up. I don't want to hear about this Jota shit. No, I don't want to hear about that. So, Carl, do you have anything last to say before we move on to the next show?
No, I mean that's all. I think we just have to enjoy this guy for everything that he's done, and he's a fantastic player, and he deserves the respect from the fans and rival fans too.
Okay, cool. Oh, cool. So, guys, stay with us. We're going to move on to another live. We're going to close this one up. This one was about Riyad Mahrez. As I said, this is the Player Circle episode 2. Player Circle episode 1, if you want to watch it, was about Jack Grealish. So go to that. Guys, as always, thanks for the love. As always, Carl, thank you very much. Now we're going to move on to Haaland, and then we're going to talk about these rumors that are going on Twitter. And we're going to give Carl the mic, and he's going to preach for us. Trust me, there'll be a lot of knowledge. Carl, we did a video last year. Was it last year or the beginning of this year? There's a lot of knowledge. I hope Carl finds that presentation, because he's the one who did the presentation, not me. I think he forgot.
So let me I gotta find this presentation.
Okay. So as you're doing that, I'll be setting up. So guys, thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, like the vid. We're gonna move on to Haaland now, and we're gonna talk about Haaland and these rumors that have been breaking on Twitter. I know Twitter's on fire. So join us. Peace.